The climate changes currently taking place on our planet have brought about a rise in global temperatures and have created drought conditions in certain areas. Such climate-induced stresses weaken already established ecosystems, making it much more difficult for them to resist the attacks of destructive organisms. A good example of this is seen in the massive pine beetle infestations that are currently plaguing many mountainous areas in the western United States. When these beetles bore into pine trees, they leave behind a fungus that blocks up the tree's internal water and nutrient transport systems. When this happens, the tree's needles dry up, turn orange, and eventually drop off, leaving behind a largely dead forest. Very cold temperatures kill beetle eggs and larvae, which typically winter over under the pine tree's outer bark. But over the past decade, as global temperatures have risen, so have the average winter temperatures in the Rocky Mountains. And at the same time, their forests have become weakened by the prolonged drought. These two climate-related events have combined to allow beetle populations to increase quite rapidly and wipe out huge numbers of trees. A very similar situation is seen in certain hardwood forests in the U.S. involving another destructive insect called the emerald ash borer, a creature that was accidentally introduced to North America from Asia in the wood of packing crates. The borer's larvae feed on the ash tree's inner bark. This disrupts the transport of nutrients and water inside the tree, which soon destroys it. Very cold weather will kill the emerald ash borers, but generally milder winter temperatures and drier conditions in the forests have allowed them to proliferate and cause a lot of problems. In addition, the rising temperatures and drought that's been occurring in the Sonoran Desert region of North America are forcing some native species to migrate north or to higher elevations to places with cooler temperatures. As they move out, an invasive grass from Africa called buffelgrass is moving in. And because buffelgrass is better able to withstand prolonged dry conditions, it's beginning to crowd out some of the remaining native species. And this is altering the entire desert ecosystem.